Good morning and happy Tuesday, boys and girls. We're going to start off our day with practicing some sight words. So let me just grab some. Okay. Okay. Ready? We're just going to go through them quick because then you're going to practice some different sight words in a little bit. This. Who? Will your be what? See me to like with many give then for could. All right, remember we're just going through some quick ones every day for this week. You also have a list that you need to use your Chromebook, go on and open a Google Doc or a document, and you have a list of sight words that we want you to practice typing in. Okay? So use your keyboard on your Chromebook to type in these words. All right, and then you can send a picture to us, or if you can share it with us, that'd be pretty cool. All right, today, the last 2 weeks we've been learning all about weather. That's right. And today we're going to talk about something pretty cool. You ready? Tornadoes. So we're going to talk about tornadoes. Chapter 1. Here comes a twister. The sky is dark with storm clouds. You hear a roaring sound. A tube-shaped cloud stretches to the ground. It's a tornado! A tornado is a strong wind that spins in a circle. It is also called a twister. It can move across the ground as fast as a car. The sky grows dark as the tornado hits. Tornadoes are loud. The spinning wind sounds like a jet plane, a rocket, or a train. Look at that tornado. The United States gets about 1,000 tornadoes each year. Tornadoes often hit an area in the center of the country, and it's called Tornado Alley. So the yellow part of this map is Tornado Alley. And luckily, where we live is not in Tornado Alley, where we live in Hoopston. But we can get tornadoes here, just not very often. How tornadoes form? Tornadoes begin in big storm clouds. The clouds form when warm and wet air rises. High in the sky, the wet air cools. Drops of water join together and form clouds. The drops get heavier and fall as rain. The rain pulls down cold air, and the cold air meets the rising warm air. The warm air and the cool air twist around. And part of the cloud grows downward. A tube of spinning air reaches toward the ground, and it's shaped like a funnel. When the funnel touches the ground, a tornado is born. Strong winds suck up objects from the ground. A tornado can suck up dirt, trees, and even houses. Sometimes a funnel moves across a lake or a sea. It becomes a water spout. Water is sucked into the funnel. Chapter 3, Deadly Tornadoes. Tornadoes can cause damage in some places. They can flatten houses and other buildings. The deadliest tornado ever to hit the United States was in 1925, and it wiped out whole towns. Almost 700 people died. A tornado can toss animals, people, and cars into the air. A waterspout may suck fish from the water and drop them onto land. A tornado ends when it lifts off the ground. Scientists look at the damage and it tells them the speed of the tornado's winds. Tornado safety. Scientists watch for tornadoes. They use special tools to track storms, and they look at pictures taken from space. When a tornado is coming, radio and TV stations warn people. In some places, sirens sound. How do people stay safe from a tornado? They go indoors and keep away from the windows. Some people go to underground rooms called storm cellars. Tornadoes are scary, but you can plan ahead and listen for warnings and know how to stay safe. All right, so I want you to have a conversation with your grown-up what you would do at your house if there was ever a tornado. What would you do to keep you safe? And we're going to talk about what we would do at school to stay safe. I know you're learning at home right now, but if you come back to school, it's important to know what we would do at school to stay safe. So I want to talk you through what we call a tornado drill. So sometimes we practice these just so we remember what we're supposed to do. So in a tornado drill, the alarm would go off, and it would be pretty loud, and that's telling us that there's a tornado and we need to go to our safe spot. So the next thing we would do is if that alarm's ringing, we need to stop what we're doing and be quiet. We stop everything. Ms. Morton teaching, you reading, we stop everything. We quickly but quietly line up at my door in my classroom. You have other places you would go in other classrooms. You line up and you walk quietly to the safe spot. So every classroom has a safe spot at school. Some people share their safe spot. Some people have different safe spots, but you walk to your safe spot. And then you sit down and you stay quiet. It's not funny. We don't laugh. We don't talk to our neighbors. We sit and we listen. So, and then once it's all safe, we stand up and go back to class. So you have this paper, and this is called Being Safe. I can sequence how to do a tornado drill at school. So, like I said, number 1, the alarm rings. Then we stop everything. Then we line up, wait and stay quiet, walk to the safe spot, and get in the duck and cover position. So that's what we would do. But I also want you to talk about what you would do if there was a tornado at home since you're at home learning, or even on the weekends, anytime you're not in school, and especially since you're doing your learning at home, I think it's important that you know what you would do if there's ever a tornado. All right, so don't forget to type those sight words into a Google Doc and either take a picture or share with us your writing on the computer. We'd love to see your typing of the sight words. There's a list of those on the Google Classroom on the board for reading. And I hope you have a great day.